The Nuggets have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend home court. Welcome to the Pepsi Center in Denver. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. This game marks the end of a road trip for the Lakers. They're looking to snag one here before heading home. This is an important game for them because they've really been struggling. Just one win in their last 5 games.
And what you love about rivalry games, doesn't matter where the teams are in the standings. This is about pride.
Well, as much as guys talk about it and try to downplay it, we know what's at stake here. Get into the game, and then your emotions take over.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, we know how much of a trailblazer LeBron James has been. He's taken charge of his own free agency to ensure that he is almost always on a contender. He has made it clear he has no interest in being around mediocrity. Kevin?
You're right, D.A. He wants rings and nothing less. Here at the midway point, what we begin to realize now, there were some underrated pickups in the offseason that are showing what they can do.
Yeah, these are the kind of moves where at the end of the year you start thinking about candidates for executive of the year because they've plugged some holes. They've had an acquisition that's made their bench deeper, and we start to see in an 82-game season that maybe in the 55th to 57th game, a pickup like that is helping them win ball games. This is where those guys earn their money, the general manager.
Not wholesale changes. Just one guy can change a team slightly, and that nuance pays off.
Oh, anything subtle like that, that's where really you tip your hat to the general managers who understood that at some point during the year, we're going to lean on this player.
And now the Lakers starting group. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Ingram is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's James in at the 3. Murray, no good. Here's Kuzma. It's Ingram on the wing. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Ingram's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Lakers. Beasley against Ingram. Beasley inside. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Kuzma. And no good that time. And it's Denver the other way. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
Yeah, and last time they faced off, really an easy win. They put together a pretty complete game, but their edge on the glass, for me, still stands out.
Yeah, they rebounded better than the U.S. economy, and that turned it into a blowout victory. They were dominant on the glass.
Now, here's Kuzma. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Passes it to Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Here's Beasley. It's tipped.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And the first one drops.
Interesting, Kevin. I got drafted by the Nuggets, never played there. They drafted me 15th overall back in the 1995 draft and then shipped me out. I would have been a much better skier, by the way.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Brent, I'm thinking back to that trade. The Nuggets were moving up to select Antonio McDyess.
Yep, McDyess went number 2 overall and obviously went on to have a pretty stellar career. And Rodney Rogers and I went to Los Angeles where I got a lot of early minutes in my rookie campaign. So interesting trade on draft night.
Now, here's Jokic. In Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Yeah, we've seen him make this shot work, but they can do better.
Barton against James. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
So many years, and the body still holding up for LeBron James. Wow.
Murray, the pass to Beasley. Millsap kicks to Murray. Jokic on top, trying to get something going, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
When the guy is capable of so many things like that on the offensive end, anytime you lose sight of him, he's got a huge advantage.
Inside. And it's Denver with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
Well, it led to a big scoring effort, taking advantage of every weakness. So any possession the defense wasn't aggressive on, they were on the offensive end.
Now here's LeBron following the miss by Jokic. Barton against Rondo. Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup.
He sees the court so well, Rondo. As soon as the lane opened up, he was all over it.
Murray, the pass to Beasley. Murray, good.
And right in the teeth of the defense, making a statement early in this one.
Yeah, pinpointing the rim protection with that attack, and no one makes enough of an effort there to stop him.
Now here's James. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds. Guys, can't forget about the fundamentals.
Love the aggressive attitude. I mean, no invitation needed for him to take it strong to the basket.
Here's Beasley following the basket by LeBron James. Beasley finds Millsap. It's stolen by Rondo. And now it's Rondo running all the way. Here he goes. Basket counts.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Beasley outside. Murray against Rondo. Now here's Murray. He had 10 points in the win against Sacramento. Off target with the jump hook. Los Angeles leading by 8. And it's Rondo in the corner. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Ingram against Beasley. Shoots over Ingram. And another miss by Denver. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run. Rondo. It's blocked.
All about timing. Will Barton, great job of seeking that one out and throwing it away.
McGee dishes to Rondo. Kicks it to LeBron. Doesn't go for him. And the Nuggets going the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Beasley against Ingram. Shot clock at 6. And that one is good by Beasley. Now LeBron. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Ingram attacking. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Ingram's got his second basket of the night.
And the speed of Ingram is not easy to keep pace with, just blowing past whoever dares to try and stop him.
Murray, no good. Lakers leading by 8.
And with the playmaking in Denver's front court, point guard Jamal Murray is free to hunt his shot. Very comfortable playing off the ball. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And you look at Jamal Murray's assist numbers, he's more like a two-guard.
Well, he's kind of a combo, 6'4", 6'5"-ish, but you can't have enough shooting, and he's got a quick trigger. check out the numbers for Brandon Ingram. He's putting up about 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
I think you look across the board right now, and he's just doing a much better job. The numbers bear that out.
Now here's Murray. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Here's Jokic. McGee with the block. To the inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
Now here's Murray. It's Barton on the wing over LeBron, and Barton gets it to go on the assist by Beasley.
Will Barton catches the ball. A great job of squaring up, and the defense better be aware of him there.
LeBron kicks to Ingram. Back to LeBron. Fires the three. Barton with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
To the inside. Millsap. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. Millsap's got it back down to single digits for the Nuggets.
Yeah, Millsap a little bit gritty there. Good to see him go in and hit the glass.
Rondo with it. Out guarded by Murray. The shot's good from LeBron. James has got 6 points.
Yeah, got to feel good about the way you started this one, guys, as he is making almost everything out there and giving his team a good, solid boost.
Good on the shot.
Millsap set up there in the mid-range. Pretty good rhythm on that jumper.
Murray against Rondo. Pass to Ingram. LeBron against Barton. Second chance shot. Here's McGee. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Lakers lead by 10. Murray, the pass to Millsap. The three. Murray, no good.
Now, this is a quarter that he would love to forget as soon as possible. Not getting anything to go. I give the defense a C+ on that possession, but still, I'm sure he's upset he missed.
Now here's Beasley. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Rondo against Murray. From outside, off the mark.
Look, if they want any shot at winning this game, he has to be better out there.
Shoots over Barton. Here's Kuzma, and it's sent back by Millsap.
Great block from Millsap, sending that one back.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Loads it up for Beasley. Stolen by McGee. Ingram with it. Outguarded by Murray. And that one's good. Ingram.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Just incredible flow offensively. Everyone's doing their part. Let's see if they can sustain this early momentum.
No good from Beasley.
Look, if they want any shot at winning this game, he has to be better out there.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. It seems like every shot these guys have been putting up has been going in. This month's top shooters. Third is JaVale McGee. The fourth spot held by Mason Plumlee.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
Now, here's Jokic. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And the shot goes in.
Love the floor spacing with this offense because Jokic at the center can move the ball just about anywhere you want. And now he's attacking the paint.
Here's Kuzma. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Here's Rondo. Denver grabs the miss. Barton outside. Beasley kicks to Millsap. Barton from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got 7 rebounds in the game. Kuzma, that's good.
A great assist there from LeBron. Going to try to set the table all night.
35 seconds left in the first. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Murray. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Rondo looking over the floor. The pass to James. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. James has got 8.
LeBron James just plays with so much ease, even with the shot clock winding down.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And don't go away. We'll be right back. You see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
I mean, through that first quarter, to me, it's all about their D.
There's a lot of ways to build a lead. This one's built on stops.
Beasley is out there with Morris. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Barton in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta.
The other part of his game was the outstanding D. Shot blocking is a huge momentum shifter, and his 2 blocks really turned the game in their team's favor.
Here's Barton, down by 12. Caldwell Pope outside. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. That one good for 2. Kuzma's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, Paul Millsap is an all-star forward whose dedication to the game is reflected in his year-to-year improvement. He said, the drive to the gym is where I find my peace, getting my mind prepared. I come with the mindset of getting better. It's gotten me this far. Kevin?
He is a true professional. David, thank you. Morris, no good. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. No good from outside.
Man, it just hurts to miss shots like this. Mentally, you question yourself, and it can affect your confidence.
Beasley kicks to Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Well, that's an awesome dunk from Will Barton on that possession. You got to be aware of his athleticism sneaking up on you.
Rondo against Morris. Left side Rondo. Got a piece of it. And here's Beasley. Pass to Morris. Back to Beasley. Over Rondo. Here's Lyles. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that matchup with the Thunder, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Aside from one recent year, we've seen plenty of coaching changes. When teams come up short, do you think that position maybe gets too much blame?
Probably, and coaches know that's exactly what they're in store for once they sign a contract
And
to coach
paid
a
that
team.
kind of money.
Yeah, all of a sudden they know that what happens on the floor, the end result is going to be whether or not I coach this team the next year and the year after and the year after. Interesting cycle of things that happens, though, Kevin, is when changes are made in a front office around the league. Sometimes the managers want to put in a coach where they feel either a little bit more comfortable with or a style of basketball that they're more comfortable with. And sometimes the success on the floor for the coach has no bearing on whether or not he's going to keep his job.
Right.
Because management would like to see a different product out there. So they become a victim sometimes of upper management movement and sometimes are removed from being the head coach.
Good thoughts.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations. The other is in the matchups.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside, and even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
To check out the numbers, he's putting up about 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
I think you look across the board right now, and he's just doing a much better job. The numbers bear that out.
Now, here is Morris. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. He kicks to Beasley from outside the arc, and that one is off. And the Lakers take it the other way.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Muscala hits the bucket.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Morris passes to Lyles. Back to Morris. Rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kuzma can't get it to go. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Beasley with it. Denver needs to get off a shot. Barton, no luck. Los Angeles leading by 16. Stevenson outside. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Barton kicks to Lyles. Morris passes to Barton. Good D by Stevenson.
He seems to be forcing just a little bit out there. He needs to play a little calmer, a little smarter, with a little bit more poise if they're going to win this one.
Now here's Beasley, and it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Barton. Los Angeles on D. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Morris finds Plumlee, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, clearly a mistake by the defender. Plumlee's a big guy that you have to wrap up, but if you don't, you can get and ones.
The 6'11 Mason Plumlee out of Duke, Greg. He's got a live body.
Very athletic, Kevin. His mobility enables him to defend smaller players on the perimeter. Offensively, he is a threat to finish at the rim.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw off from Plumlee. Brent, we have so much talent in this NBA beyond the superstars of that category. Who are some of your favorite players to watch?
Well, I'm thinking about last season and some of the great storylines that came out. Quinn Cook for the Golden State Warriors
Yes.
earned a contract as a two-way player. I mean, did an unbelievable job stepping in and playing backup minutes. You know, Dante Exum's late season return to the Utah Jazz and what he did defensively for them in the playoffs. Even a guy like Jared Allen, who had a great year in Brooklyn for the Nets, an opportunity to play at center as a rookie, getting 21 starts. You know, those are the kind of things where you just have aha moments and you want to follow a guy and see how he impacts his ball club as the season moves on.
Great list.
Well, the other one I might put in there, Kevin, is who doesn't love Boban?
We all love him. Plus, he's going to be a movie star.
He's going to be a big star.
He's a big star. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside, try to build some confidence by seeing that ball go in.
This is a good chance here to look at the teams with the most second chance points of the season. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Nuggets in second.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
Here's Craig. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Morris dishes to Beasley. 4 on the clock. For 3. Rondo with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots, and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut back down to 13 points, and that one coming from Lyles.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now, here's Stevenson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Rondo against Morris. To the inside. Here's Lyles. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
You think back to Trey Lyles, forever linked to Donovan Mitchell. They were involved in that draft day trade. And, of course, with revisionist history, people look at that much differently. Obviously, Mitchell came out and was on fire, while Lyles has shown a little bit more steady improvement and being patient and waiting for his time.
Free throws good, Lyles. And getting back to the Lyles-Mitchell trade reminds me of when George Hill was traded by the Spurs for Kawhi Leonard, who had been drafted by Indiana.
Yeah, it's always tough to be associated in a deal where that player goes on to immediate stardom and you're still trying to find some footing. And now Lyles was traded along with that draft pick for Mitchell, so the deal wasn't just 1-to-1, but it's a trade that certainly people will remember. You know, he didn't score the ball much in the first quarter, but he has been really, really solid during the second quarter. I expect a big game from him now.
Now here's Ingram. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Now, here is Morris. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Morris kicks to Lyles. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Lyles got 12 now in this quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Ingram outside. Outside Rondo. Passes it to Stevenson for Murray. And it's Stevenson missing.
Just wondering why the defense is laying off. Luckily, they didn't pay for their mistake.
It's stolen by Rondo. Stevenson right side. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Out to Morris. Dishes it to Murray. 6 to shoot. Tipped away. Stolen by Stevenson. Down low, Ingram. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Lyles got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Craig. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. Kuzma kicks to Ingram. Los Angeles with another miss.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Pass to Murray. 5 on the clock. Fires from 18. No good off the back of the rim. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's Ingram. Score of the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
No stopping Ingram when he's in a rhythm like this, especially when he gets a pass in a spot he loves to pull from.
Now, here is Morris. Lyles no good. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Here's Rondo. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
A lot of those plays came off tremendous hustle. He was committed to ripping down as many rebounds as he possibly could in this one.
And how good is Rondo in terms of the focus at the rim? Doesn't matter how much contact there is. He's just got that ability to finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. Millsap comes in for Lyles. And it's Juan Hernangomez in for Torrey Craig.
Yeah, when Rondo gets motivated, and we've seen that now for a good stretch, he's as valuable as it gets.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Morris. Ingram against Millsap. Shoots over Ingram, and another miss by Denver.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one. Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Love their strategy, and they've been able to execute on it, building a huge lead.
The Nuggets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
And for a big man, Jokic is more than just a good free throw shooter. He is fantastic.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their transition game has been in full effect. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good group too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A big night so far for Kyle Kuzma. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 7 rebounds. The first 2 quarters went very well for him. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Sloppy ball, way too many wasted possessions, chucking up threes, missing them. I could hit more threes than that, Ernie. I hope they're talking right now about getting the ball inside, because that's what it's going to take. If they were hitting more threes, it'd be a different story. But if was a fifth, Ernie, you know the rest.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
The Denver skyline looking absolutely gorgeous tonight as we return to the Mile High City. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through 2 quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways with which he can beat you.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Rajon Rondo is out there with Ingram. And it's McGee in at the pivot, manning the middle. And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron, one of the best to ever play the game?
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
He misses the free throw.
We watch LeBron and we marvel at him, but how hard that LeBron James works at his craft and continues to push the bar for himself physically is one of the things that you have to appreciate the most.
He hits the second from the line. Last season, LeBron James becoming just the 7th player ever to score 30,000 points in a career.
Well, he's like a rare steak, Kevin. Obviously, he's not done. Might have the best shot at catching Kareem when it's all said and done in terms of total points scored in the league. Maybe approach 40,000, but ultimately, he's definitely in the top 3.
And that one goes long. Lakers leading by 15. Kuzma passes to Rondo. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Barton with some nice D. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Outside Rondo. Shoots over Barton. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. No good from Beasley.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Bucket is good, and that's 13 points for LeBron.
LeBron does so many things so very well, including handling the ball and getting to where he wants to go.
Murray, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Got that one up quick. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Murray kicks to Beasley. The pass to Millsap. Outside for Murray. Shoots over Ingram. Murray, no good.
They're 1 of 5 to begin this half, guys, and they have to address this problem quickly or this could get out of hand.
Here's Rondo. A three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets trail by 17. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Barton against McGee. Now here's Barton. Defense is right there. That's short off the rim. Los Angeles leading by 17. James right side. Ingram kicks to Kuzma. Launches a three. No good on that one. And Denver the other way now. Barton surveying the floor. Goes up at the stripe. Count the basket. Barton's got 6 points.
And Will Barton looks comfortable there down on the inside with the shot.
Ingram outside. Back to James. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Beasley outside. Millsap trying to get open. Jokic, no good. Here's Kuzma. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. Fourth, the Nuggets.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Kuzma. Well, there's a lot of talk, too, Brent, about the age requirement for entering the draft, and Commissioner Silver has said it's a clear change that's probably on the way. What do you think the league should do?
Can you and I talk about a guy that you know quite well who in 1995 came out as the
17-year-old, I know
in
it.
the NBA draft? Kevin Garnett came into the league and handled himself extremely well. Now, for every one of those stories, we know there were other ones where guys did not make much of their NBA careers.
But then here comes the G League.
The G League, to me, is the huge key.
That's the equalizer.
A lot
isn't
of these guys have a ripcord now for some of those things that transpired over the course of the last 30 years, where they can have a softer landing point to continue to develop, to continue to mature, and have an opportunity to make something of their NBA career.
Excellent explanation. Here's Bullock after the basket by Will Barton and the slam dunk by McGee.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Denver calls timeout. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
And he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
He's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. With this break, we have a chance to break down where the assist has been coming from tonight between the front and back court for the Nuggets.
And really, their guards have been the ones that have done the bulk of the passing and shot creation. Sometimes the ball handlers will look to score more down the stretch. We'll see if that becomes more of a focus.
Denver with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Millsap. Great D that time from LeBron.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Now, here's Bullock. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Rondo against Thomas. Passes it to Jokic. Beasley left side. From deep. Here's Millsap. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Rondo. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Yeah, LeBron showing all the ways that he can dominate a game here on another level in this one.
Beasley finds Thomas. Pass to Jokic. Back to Thomas. Over Rondo. And again, Denver no good. Here's Bullock. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 4 assists now tonight.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Thomas against Rondo. To end the drought. Denver the rebound. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Thomas. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Lakers leading by 20. And it's Bullock in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Thomas passes to Jokic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. There's the feed to Bullock. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Deceptive reach from Jokic there, swatting that shot away using those long arms.
Here's Millsap. Puts the fade away right on the money. Millsap's got 8.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
James kicks to McGee. A second chance effort. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And every offensive board is an extra possession. If you're trying to compete from this far down, you cannot allow that.
Yeah, second chance points are demoralizing, especially after you worked hard to get the stop in the first place.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in.
One shot.
The Nuggets trail by 21. Thomas kicks to Jokic. Shoots over McGee. That one rolling around and rims out.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope.
And Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. Can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
Drills it from outside. Thomas got himself on the board with 3 there.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
Now, here's Bullock. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. The shot's good from McGee. And with Caldwell Pope in his defense, he can guard any type of perimeter player.
Yeah, I mean, has the long arms to bother small forwards and fast feet to stay with point guards. Really gives the lineup a lot of options in terms of matchups when he's on the floor. Great instincts on defense, and is very hard to shake as he'll hound you through screens.
Denver shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Lance Stephenson's checked in for Los Angeles. Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Lakers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Shooting 2.
That's good from McGee. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
You look at Paul Millsap's career and just how much has changed from being the role player in Utah and scoring around the basket to becoming part of that great run in Atlanta where he expanded his game to the three-point line. Now that scoring and that rebounding is a huge part of what they need here in Denver.
And here's Caldwell Pope after Isaiah Thomas made that last three-pointer. Now here's Bullock. Hernan Gomez covering. Shot clock at 5. Here's Stevenson. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Thomas against Caldwell Pope. From the arc. Moves back up. It's not going to go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. On the wing, Stevenson. He's guarded by Thomas. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Nuggets trail by 16. Hernan Gomez kicks to Beasley. Caldwell Pope against Thomas. Thomas with another miss. And Los Angeles guys shooting 37% so far in the third quarter. And they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. Denver's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And the pass to Jokic. Shoots over McGee, and that one's good. Jokic has got 8.
Mid-range game as Jokic spotted himself up and drilled that one.
Bullock passes to Caldwell Pope. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Stevenson. The dish to James. The fadeaway. And it's off the back rim. No good. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Hernan Gomez finds Jokic. Millsap against James. Launches it. No good from Hernan Gomez. James looking around. No good that time.
And some people have talked about KCP, how he's an all-defensive team candidate, getting a taste of it right there.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We come back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Nikola Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Morris, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And for Jokic, just keeps getting better, Brent, but always stays very grounded in terms of his personality.
Yeah, I think his brothers have a lot to do with that. You just don't see the big ego coming out of him. In fact, you see a guy who's enjoying the game. He smiles, he's laughing with teammates, he enjoys being with this group and around this coaching staff, and he went as far as to say that he plays every game as a game of pickup basketball in his hometown. I need to travel over there and get in that game.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Lakers leading by 12. Stevenson passes to James. That falls. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got 3 assists in the game. The Nuggets shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Morris kicks to Beasley. Over James. Here's Jokic. They shoot again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, Jokic is big, Jokic is long, and he does a great job there of corralling that ball and taking advantage of his length.
To the middle, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Got it from 16 feet.
I like how quickly Jokic gets his jump shot up there. Outstanding job of finding some rhythm on that shot.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Stevenson outside. LeBron outside. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Ingram. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Morris looking over the floor. Kicks it to Beasley. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Stevenson against Morris. Pulls from the top of the key. And again, it's Denver.
All right, he's got to quit while he's ahead. He got away with it there, but the crossover usually gets him into a bit of trouble.
To the inside, James. Banked in off the glass. LeBron's got 11 points here in just the second half.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Morris outside. Beasley against James. Back to Morris. There's the triple. Rebound the Lakers. LeBron's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Kuzma. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Kuzma's got 19 points.
I really like the awareness, noticing that he's got the mismatch, and then he just used his size as his advantage on the layup.
Hernan Gomez passes to Murray. Now Jokic. Yes, that goes in. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. LeBron dishes to Stevenson. Now here's James. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
A different look for Denver. Plumlee comes in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Will Barton in for Malik Beasley. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Los Angeles.
One shot.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Down by 15. Passes it to Jokic. Back to Murray. He dishes it to Barton. Out to the right wing. Puts it up. Rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, he's a heady player. He knows how to get himself going and giving his team a real advantage right now on the offensive end.
Morris kicks to Murray. They get it back. Plumlee, the pass to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Amazing how much the evolution of Jokic has helped evolve the offense that's around him. A fearless player who feels like he can go up and match up against anybody in the league.
Pass to LeBron. Barton with some nice D. The Nuggets trail by 15. Murray surveying the D. He kicks to Barton. To the inside. Plumlee makes it off the glass.
Well, for people who question some toughness and determination, Plumlee showing off that he can finish through contact and growing in both of those areas.
Now here's Rondo. Now Kuzma. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Barton against James. Barton finds Morris. Back to Barton. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Plumlee, the pass to Jokic. Count it. Jokic has got 20.
Yeah, the first half was really tough, but he's really rounded a corner here and been fantastic shooting the ball here in the second half.
Rondo, bounce pass. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Nuggets trail by 14. Morris outside. Murray for 3.
The defender tries to get all ball, but Plumlee's size and strength come into play there.
Shooting for Denver, Mason Plumlee. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Plumlee hits them both. So it's the Lakers now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Rondo dishes to Ingram. from 12 feet out. Rebound by Murray. The Nuggets trail by 12. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. And that'll be his third foul so far. A different look for Denver. Paul Millsap's checked in for Plumlee. And it's Beasley in for Jamal Murray. Morris into the lane. Barton against James. Feeds it to Millsap. A rebound by the Lakers. Kuzma's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the pass to Rondo. Knocked away. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Thursday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in. And here's Barton. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket for Millsap.
Well, burning up the defense right now is Millsap on the interior, just finding enough space to create scoring chances.
Ingram. Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dishes it to Morris. Outside Millsap. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Brent, you think about Paul Millsap, not a top 10 draft pick, not even taken in the first round.
Yeah, how about that? 47th pick in the second round, and nothing really has been handed to Paul Millsap. He's earned every bit of it, and that's why even to this day he plays with a chip on his shoulder.
That free throw good for Millsap.
Now, Paul Millsap has been underrated for most of his career. A consistent double-double threat, and has performed at an all-star weekend.
And he can't hit the second. Lakers leading by 9. Down low, it's stolen by Morris. Fast break, here they come. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
Ingram passes to McGee. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Jokic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now it's only a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
This is a guy whose mindset just never changes. Even when they're losing, he's always going to be aggressive.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Will Barton think that this is a guy who came out of nowhere, but he was a 5-star recruit back in high school. Interesting thing is that he has not grown all that much since his time in high school, but certainly his game has.
chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He's obviously pretty happy. He said, I know they're not going to take us lightly next time. We knew what the deal was with that underdog role coming into the game.
All right, David, thanks. And, of course, Barton's second-round pick struggled early to find his niche in this game.
Yeah, another one of those guys that had to have a little bit of time in the developmental league in the first couple seasons. We're all about the learning process, and then, boom, the light goes on, the shooting starts to improve, he gets in the right system, he gets the right opportunity, and he's been a very strong contributor ever since.
Now, here's Kuzma. Good work defensively by Millsap.
Yeah, I think the defense made an impact on that play, making the shooter feel a bit uncomfortable on release.
The putback, Jokic on the follow.
He's simply staying aggressive right now, and Jokic is ready to shoot at the biggest moments.
Morris outside. To the paint. Shoots from 8. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles leads cut to just 1 on the basket from Paul Millsap.
Man, once Millsap gets the ball in his hands, everyone in the building knowing he was going to take and make that shot.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're ahead by 1. 1:57 left to play here in the fourth. Denver making a switch here. Murray's checked in. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by James.
And LeBron James is going to take every crucial possession over. Outstanding shot there.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Millsap has the open look. Can't tie it up as that one misses. To the middle, here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
We talk so much about accurate shooting. Sometimes accurate passing can lead to great shooting. You saw it there.
On offense, here are the Nuggets. They're on a 19-7 run. Outside for Murray. Ingram against Beasley. Here's Millsap. It doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 4 assists in the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Pass to Jokic. Floats one, and James pulls it down. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They're leading by 8. Kicks it to Rondo. And it's sent back by Jokic. Beasley against Ingram. Beasley with it. Pass to Millsap. And Millsap shoots it in.
Well, the play was directly designed for Millsap to get the ball in his sweet spot, and he comes through.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James. 2 shots.
shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Craig. He's guarded by Stevenson. Thomas's shot is off. Stevenson finds Caldwell Pope. Inside, tips it.
I'll tell you, when you're the visiting team, it can be hard to maintain focus, but not tonight.
Tonight they have stuck with what they do well, handling all the exterior pressure, and they're likely to come out on top here.
Denver calls timeout. They trail by 10. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And just trying to salvage anything at this point, even if it's just some momentum heading into the next one.
Well, it's all about doing your best with the time that you've been given. It's the only thing really that you can control as a player. So let's see what they decide to run.
Five seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboard.
But rooting out guys for his position and then outworking them, so you add fundamentals with the effort. Leader by example.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, LeBron. The spotlight's on you all the time. How do you kind of put that to the side and deliver the kind of performance you did tonight?
I just wanted to try to lead my team the best way I could. Whatever I needed to do out on the floor, I tried to be there for them tonight. And, you know, I'm glad we was able to get this win.
Thanks very much, LeBron. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.